Hi everyone, today we're going to look at 2Captcha. This is a micro-tasking platform and solving captchas. So we've registered here. This is the dashboard. This is at 2captcha.com. And here you can see your finances, what you've earned for the month, yesterday, today and so forth. And here is a start work page. So they strongly advise to use the software instead of the website. But you can use the website to start solving captchas, but it's actually not worth it. It's better to use the Windows software. Okay, so we can go to the software tab. There's a Telegram bot, there's Android software as well. Android app, but actually the Windows one is the most convenient. Okay, you can download it there, and once installed it will look like this when it's open. We'll come back to that in a minute. Let's look at the payout section just to show. Okay, we're using ATM here as an option, but let's see what other options there are. Web money, perfect money, pay year. There we have ATM selected, Bitcoin Cash, USDT. That's quite a big minimum that you need to withdraw. And then the others are quite low. I've used Bitcoin before, just plain Bitcoin, and there you needed to have at least $10 to get a withdrawal, but now only $1 is needed. Okay, so let's go to the software. This is on Windows, and then let's look at the before I'm gonna show the functions. I'll open the Windows magnifier. I have a shortcut here, but the shortcut keys is just the window key and the plus. So let's press Windows and plus. Okay, we've got the magnifier open here, and it's set for the, I don't know exactly what it was set for, but it's not set for magnifying the whole screen, but only part of it. So we'll come back to the magnifier later, but in the meantime you can also look at the magnified images. That's the play button or the start button. That's actually the same as this big get started button. This is the amount earned for this session. So since this app has been opened, this is what was earned on it so far today. So if I close this app and open again, it will show 0 there. And this is the number of captchas solved. Also for this session, this is the accuracy, the correct test captchas, and the number of completed captchas. So if you skip a captcha or the time runs out, you'll see a timer here at the bottom. So if that timer runs out, you'll have a negative solved captcha. I don't know actually how they determine this, but it's in a percentage, and if any of these percentages drop below 95, they can review your account, but sometimes actually it can drop below 95% often, especially the solved captchas. Maybe if you have a bad internet connection or there's a bad connection to their server, it can drop as well. I think that's not serious. One shouldn't make any deliberate mistakes though. And there's just the explanation of how these scores work. Okay, let's look at this hamburger menu here. Just the number of solved captchas again, the same as above on the toolbar. The amount earned for the day, and this reCAPTCHA V3 is some sort of passive captchas running automatically in the background that doesn't need any human intervention. Sometimes you can have a small amount there, not much, and the sound for each captcha loaded, just the display, dark mode, and you want this always turned on. I just think that will allow better earning possibilities with the reCAPTCHA. Okay, and there's just this is your total amount since the last withdrawal. So my last withdrawal was about $6. Now I started new again. So ever since then I earned this $1.24. Okay, and this is just a link to the website, to your web page. Let's go back to the web page. Okay, just close the magnifier with the Windows key and the escape. Okay. Okay, I believe it's under the Start Work tab. You can also access the mistakes, yes. Okay, no mistakes. I believe this is on test captchas as well. There are some random test captchas just to check on your accuracy. Okay, back to our magnifier, Windows key and plus. Okay, let's get started and see what examples we can get. Okay, text example. Always a good idea to enter capitals and lowercase. Not all of them are case sensitive, but it's a good habit to enter the capitals and the lowercase. Curtains. Now for this particular captcha, there are always 5 of the item to be selected, just for this particular one. So if you end up with only 4, you know there must be another slide, another tile with curtains in this case. Okay, that looks like a 2. Okay, by the way, there you can see the timer at the bottom and the amount you will earn. It's a very small fraction. We enter only what we can see. We cannot see that character they cut off. It's been cut off. If you're sure it's to your best, to the best of your ability, you can say yes, I'm sure it's right. And so now I believe you can also see some indicators showing if you meet all the conditions. Should I do it right? Okay, now we have something else, a slider. These they are probably of the best. Best pay and easiest. Let's see if we can get a recaptcha. Okay, just as we thought of it. Now for this, you don't have to click tile by tile. You can just drag over the tiles like this. And you don't have to click next, you can just right click to activate the button. Drag over the crosswalk, right click. And these can carry on for quite some time sometimes. Especially if your network didn't solve any captchas for the day. What I found is if you like this captcha that the tiles change, if you quickly click, right click or submit, it solves. It's got a better success rate. Sometimes it's better to wait a few seconds if that doesn't work, but either the fast click, fast action, or the slight pause will make it successful from my experience. Okay, missing a character. Okay, I think that's just the little up arrow. Looks well. Sometimes an L can look like a 1. And an elongated, a vertical elongated O is most probably a 0. Okay, let's just see what conditions they require. Minimum 3, but there are really just 2 characters here. So it's to the best of my ability. Okay, this is quite a different kind. Order. Click in this order I, P, T, T, I, P, T, T. We have 4 and 4 is required. Okay. That was an automatic submit. It submits as soon as you've entered all the characters, or ticked in this case. Okay, this is also a nice one. It never repeats unless you make a mistake. Unless it's incorrect. In this case, it could be either a lion or a bicycle. But we don't see any bicycles, only lions, so a lion it is. Okay, this kind always accepts 5 bags. Where's the 5th one? It must be this one. Okay. It also doesn't repeat unless it's incorrect. You can then just correct on a new puzzle. Okay, another slider one. The pay for this is good. Okay, there's a little white line that should match there. Okay, so let's say we want to take a break now. Then we have to click this red button and then wait for it to complete the last captcha. Sometimes there won't be another captcha, it will just stop all the buckets. In this case, we know it must be 5. Okay, and as soon as we see the get started button, we know it has stopped. Okay, now we can do what we want to. We can even close the app. You always need to stop it first before you close it, otherwise you will get a negative count on your solved captchas. Okay, I hope I can make another video of some different kind of captchas, a wider variety, but maybe that's for next time. Okay, and please also, if you're interested into captcha, please follow my referral link in the description. Now the maximum you can earn on this is not much. The maximum I've earned per day was 80 cents. And there are good days, there are bad days. Sometimes it will be only about 10 cents. Today I've earned this with little effort. If you really don't mind sitting all day having lunch in front of the computer. Maybe you can earn $1. Okay, thanks for watching, and remember the referral link if you're interested.